Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your mistress of ceremony, Lady Nika. Child, I'm coming to y'all, not live, because it's being recorded, but it's loud and in living color, honey, at down near 4 o'clock in the morning, because I got to try to catch up and get my videos out here. Y'all got to excuse the nice shirt and all that shit, bitch. I'm trying to get ready. But, I wanted to come in first, say thank you to everybody who offered their, congratulations and everything toward the anniversary salutations I received the other night. Thank y'all. That was real sweet. I appreciated everybody, and it's been an honor to be here for the last 2 years, regardless of what the hell might have went on down through here. It's been nothing but, good experiences. Nothing I'm going to complain about, anything like that. It's all a part of the growth process for me to get to the level that the Lord got for me. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about last week's episode of The Have and Have-Nots. I'm only going to catch up this one, because this the one that, well, shit, be honest with the bitch, this the one pay me, okay? This the one I get my views on. So this is the only thing from last week when I was out with the LASIK situations and shit that I'm gonna actually talk about from last week. Everything else is going to pick up from Real Housewives on up, okay? But I had to talk about this one here. This was episode 2 of season 5, Waiting for Candace. Child, we picked up back over there at the crime mansion. Catherine still trying to kill Veronica, dead to the bed like she did DA girl over there that's still on the floor cocked up. She gonna run upstairs, and Katie chased behind her, because Katie got that knife. She winds up getting on top of Veronica to stab her. And I'm like, damn, okay, so Katie really do want to kill this bitch. Okay, then, girl, come on, kill her ass. Anyway, some kind of way, Veronica was able to end up cutting Katie on her damn arm, you understand? And I guess that kind of shocked her, because she paused enough, and as the saying goes, if you don't stay ready, trying to get ready ain't always gonna be in your favor. And it wasn't, girl. It wasn't. Veronica was able to seize that few little moments and knock her ass down them stairs, and we thought she was knocked out cold or dead, possibly. Now, I'm gonna put that on pause. Let's go down to the hospital, and Jeffrey is pacing the floor as Wyatt, done came back from the dead, telling him to sit down. Wyatt saying he got, I don't know, shit, I can understand his head hurting, but he got pains all up under his rib cage area. What the hell wrong with Wyatt? Jeffrey offering to go get the doctor, but Wyatt don't want no doctor in there. He said they ain't gonna let him leave. But he still won't know, Jeffrey, who you done stabbed, honey. Because he overheard that when he was coming up out that deep-ass sleep he was in for a whole season with pain. Yeah. Okay, Jeffrey playing it off and denying and stuff, saying that he ain't say that, but Wyatt hasn't lost his mind. And Jeffrey, he told you gonna tell me eventually anyway. Now, next thing was Wyatt started trying to get up. Like I said, he in pain. He almost fall, and here's why I have a problem with Jeffrey. Okay, now, I understand being somebody's friend, but when a person is steady tearing you down, coming for your throat area, things of that nature, I tend to not want to really give a fuck about how your well-being is going on. I don't care if you're okay or not. And Jeffrey there telling this man he love him, and he won't let him hurt himself, but is he appreciative of Jeffrey? No. He's saying Jeffrey only loves him. If Jeffrey do love him, he the only one that does love him. Jeffrey telling him that other people do love him, okay? He tell him that he gonna be there for him regardless. That boy told Jeffrey to leave, child. Jeffrey said he ain't going nowhere. He said, well, if I disrespect you, would you leave? And he said, yeah. So, boy started being disrespectful, y'all. I'm talking about, he talking about it's disgusting. The thought of Jeffrey being with the a guy, the idea of him and another man makes him want to vomit. And he asked Jeffrey if he should go on. Then, it's at that moment, as he was saying all this stuff to so-called make Jeffrey leave, that I had at what we call an epiphany. I had one, y'all. I realize now, instead of me just coming down on Jeffrey every week for acting weak for this man, I realize now, girl, Wyatt a tambourine player. He is a tambourine player. Mark my words. Wyatt, come on out the closet. Ain't no need in being in there. It's okay. This is the best time to come out if you up in that closet. Come up out that closet, bitch. Now I see why they do what they do with each other. Okay, cool. I just needed clarity. That's all I'm saying. I got it now. Well, Wyatt tried to stand up again, and Jeffrey, he in pain, and Jeffrey trying to, of course, tell him that he need to get better first. Wyatt told him he just want him, and Jeffrey admitted that he did. Then he said, I put that aside for my friend, who I love and care for and just want to get better. Child, why you still being an asshole trying to get up out that bed and stuff? Jeffrey wound up pushing him back down, and then he begins to beg Jeffrey to take him home. Now, he said he ain't trying to go to his parents' house. He got an apartment, and they don't know shit about it. Nobody know where it's at. He said, Jeffrey, you can come and stay with me until I'm better, but one way or another, I'm getting up out this hospital. Wyatt admits he's an addict on this episode, and Jeffrey says that's the first time he's ever said it, and he'll go talk to the doctor to see if he can help Wyatt. Wyatt is adamant he won't release him, and Jeffrey says, absolutely. That's why you need to stay here so you can get better. Wyatt told him, look, one way or the other, I'm a crier, and I'm going to leave. Jeffrey made references talking about he need to go get himself together because he may not always be around to help Wyatt out, and Wyatt wanted to know what the hell all of that mean. Where the hell you going? Child. As he asking him that, he get that phone call from Candace, so he step out into the hallway to have that conversation with Candace. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, that scene was too goddamn long for us to get just that out of it. But this Tyler, I ain't going to complain. I'm just saying that was too long. Child, whatever. Now, Jeffrey answered that phone, like I said, it's Candace. She asking why the police there, and she asking him, telling him, look, the police is at the house. She saying, is it because of your mom? He saying, no, my mom ain't got nothing to do with this. She said, are you sure? He said, yes, I can tell when my mama lying and when she telling the truth. Candace say, how the hell how you able to tell now? He said, I've been able to tell ever since I started seeing her for who she is and the evil she do. I know that hoe for her work. That's what he said. He started asking, what they gonna do because she killed Quincy. And then she hung the damn phone up. He called her back. I know you ain't hang that phone up my face. She said, why were you saying that I killed Quincy? You letting me take the fall by myself. Basically, Candace thought that line was damn jacked up or being tapped, and she ain't want to incriminate herself. But he assured her, girl, I'm just as deep in as you are. I said it like that, not really thinking about how it was coming out. You are borderline. I mean, what's wrong with you, Gary? You trying to go off on semantics that makes no sense. I never said that. So she cool, right? She find out that he ain't trying to set her ass up. So he asked, what's the plan? She said she don't have one for now. She asked how long the police been there. He said he didn't know. So she asked him, well, how did you know they was even there in the first place? He said, because of Justin. And she said, well, let me ask you something about Justin. Is he the kind that would die before he let the world know he gay? And Jeffrey said, yes. She said, that's good. That's going to work in our favor. Jeffrey not sure they can fully trust Justin, though. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, what? You just got through telling this man everything that went down. Now you don't know if you can trust Jeffrey. Girl. He just sung like a bird. Now he don't know. Okay, see, this is what I be talking about. Candace say she gonna give his ass a call back. She gonna leave tonight, come back tomorrow. If the police still there, she gonna pull up and you know, see what's really good, what's going on. Okay? Tell Jeffrey I'm gonna call you. Now let's go over to Benny house because Lil Quincy helping Hannah wash the dishes. That's cute. He's a cute little kid. Afterwards, she sent him upstairs so she could talk to Uncle Benny. She gave Benny this address to a hotel and said it ain't nice, but they can stay there about a week and share a room. Benny ain't trying to hit it. He, Adam, and Candace gonna come through with that money. She said she will look for a job and hopefully they can go on from there. And he's still over there talking about I'm waiting on Candace. She said she has nothing to sell, but Benny got his truck, and you could tell then that some fool of fuck was going on with the truck situation. He don't want to tell her all of that, but he know what time it is. She talking about that's his truck. He worked hard for it. He not trying to have that conversation because he feeling Candace gonna come through because she always does for him. And truth be told, Candace, you always come through for Benny and stuff. So we don't know what's gonna happen. He's saying Candace will bring the money. Hannah say no, she won't, and he needs to stop sitting there waiting. He admits that okay, yeah, I am a little upset right now because I'm starting to lose faith. He said, Hannah said, you just not starting to lose faith? He told her, you don't understand. It's his sister, and it's a big deal to him. Hannah said, well, that's my daughter, and I've been watching her for years walk down this road, taking people down. She know Candace for her works, is what she said. Hannah say, whatever, he say, whatever Hannah say don't matter. It don't really matter to her because Hannah got a way of always tearing her down and judging her. Hannah says she don't judge who she is. She's only calling the truth out. And if she can't take these bullets, then I don't know what to tell her. That's what Hannah was saying. She says she don't talk crazy to Candace unless Candace come crazy at her. And she tries to tell her something each and every time that'll rest down in her soul because she knows she still got one regardless of how she act. Benny say you never do wrong. Hannah say, yeah, I done did plenty wrong. You called me about the pop pussy with Michael a couple of seasons back here ago. So I fall short of the glory of God every day. But I try to pray daily to keep on track. He asked, does she ever try anything different with Candace? He want to know that. He said Hannah never encouraged her. And Hannah saying, I ain't going to encourage her to do wrong. But see, here's my thing about it. If you take some time out and really just look at your daughter and have a conversation with her, you may find that you and her ain't too far apart because you got a track record too. And if you're going to read the Bible, see, people piss me off with that. They tend to take that Bible and they turn it the way they want it to, how it suits them. And you can't do that because you judging her. And it clearly states in the Bible, judge not, least you be judged. So if you don't want nobody judging you by your works, you might try to want to stop doing that to your daughter all the time. Maybe if she felt like she was loved, she wouldn't do so much of the treachery and foolery that we've seen her do. Because truth be told, she's trying to find love in finances that she's been missing her whole life from her mama. That's how we do sometimes. We get caught up in thinking that materialistic things are going to put us back on point and we going to feel the way that we need to feel and get that love. But see, money don't equate love. Trust me. I know. Money do not equate no motherfucking love. You would rather have $27 in your bank account and come home to a loving family who supports you and they there for you than to have millions of dollars in your pocket. Turn the key to some multi-million-dollar mansion that you done bought and ain't not a motherfucker sitting up in that living room waiting on you. Nobody cares about what you got. Everything that you got and anybody that's around you, you paid for them to be there. Oh, but it's a different feeling when you walk through your own home and they there just because they love you. Child, money don't find no happiness in no money. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna find none. It sure make you comfortable, but it don't make your ass happy. Trust me. Okay, where did I leave off at? He basically mad with his mama and want her to just, give his sister a chance. She ain't trying to hear that shit. She going upstairs to pack her. She ain't finna have everything she own is upstairs in that damn room. And she not finna have them folks come in there and take that shit. He's saying, fine, go on up there and pray. That's what you normally do. If you don't start treating Candace better, you're gonna always have a fucked up relationship with her. She said, I'm finna go pack and pray and leave him with that feeling, okay? Let's go down to the bar, because I'm sick of handing them and them two. Yeah, I'm tired of them two. David down at the bar with Erica, and he asking her if she enjoyed the date, to which she didn't even know she was on one. He admits he kind of rusty. She says it's a reference to his age, what she said. She tells him his age ain't got nothing to do with it. Age ain't nothing but a number. She said he's distracted a bit and asked him about his wife. He said it's a little bit more than, his wife. She said, oh, so you trying to wrap your mind around it. No, he said, I'm sorry, y'all. Because I'm remembering the scene. I ain't really paying attention. He's telling he trying to wrap his mind around the whole idea of this starting his life over again thing. Veronica free. So she said, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you one chance and one chance only to go ahead and talk about your ex-wife. And after that, we ain't going to talk about this no more. He said, no. She said, well, you might as well talk to me about her because I don't know her. And that's, in her idea, that's all the more reason to talk about it because she don't know her at all. She really don't even know him. He tells Erica they met in college, fell in love, got married, had a son, struggled together, built a beautiful life together until, and he stops and she said, until it unraveled. She said, well, who had the affair? Because that's usually the thing that breaks families like this apart. Is that or finances, and you don't look like you broke, so who cheated? He admitted she did, but said it's more complicated. She said, so you want revenge, and I'm the revenge girl. He said, no, it's not like that. She said, it's kind of cute. She said, we both free, unattached, and they can see each other without sex because she's a southern girl. And they can become friends. David say he feel his age is an issue, and she tell him, won't you let me be the judge of that? Let time and me judge that. She admits she likes him, and he said he like her too, child. She said she got to get ready to go on up to her room because she feeling some kind of way, so he give her a kiss on the cheek and she leave, okay? Next day, Oscar, a.k.a. Brandon, come over to David's house. Now, see, David got him a new apartment. See, this apartment is one that he bought years ago and buried the what you call it, the deed or whatever, the paperwork for the place inside one of his buildings. So don't nobody, not even Veronica, know anything about this place. But when Oscar walked up in there, he noticed he looked a little battered and torn. Now, in my opinion, he did not look battered and torn enough for the way she was clucking him with that pipe. I thought I was gonna see some black and blue bruises and him limping, but he wasn't limping and wasn't none of that going on. But he just said he lost the fight, okay? Child surface injuries at the most. He said he hadn't heard from Veronica, but he not sure that's such a good thing. He said she could be somewhere with somebody plotting up to take his ass down because he done seen her go through great lengths when she feel like she need to take down her enemy. Now, Oscar saying, but y'all been married all this time, y'all got a kid. David said, man, let me tell you something. I'm the man who filed for a divorce, and that's enough incentive for her to view me as my enemy. David said Veronica don't know the place exists, so he ain't really worried about her doing that, but she could eventually start trying to hire some private investigators to see where he live at. And Oscar say he gonna be watching David's back in case something like that go down. He also lets him know he ain't found no information out on Erica, and he wants to know from David, should he continue to dig. At this point, David is liking this girl, so he talking about, no, I just want you to do a surface check, and if nothing's come up, we gonna let it be what it's gonna be. David say he kind of liking Erica a little bit, but he don't know how interested he really can be because he just met her, but he do like her, and he said it feel a little strange, but it's exciting. And then he get a phone call from down there at the jailhouse, and it's Jim. He tell Oscar he got to take the call, so that means get the hell out, so that's what he do. It's Jim. He wants to know if David seen Catherine. And he say no, and asks why are you still in jail? Jim say because I can't get hold of Judge Hathorne. He's unavailable. That's what I need Catherine for. David say he'll reach out to almost drops up. Reach out to Hathorne, and he'll try to call Catherine, but see, Jim don't want him to do that. He want him to go over there and see what's up with her. So, you know, of course, David the flunky, he gonna agree to do that. And then Jim asks about war, and that's when David was like, man, that boy got a rap sheet 2 miles long. Jim said, okay, and I need him out of this jail. Hello? David said he'll work on it, but Jim said, please go over to the house, see if Catherine there. He said, she pissed off at me right now. I really don't know what's going on, but go over there, and if you can't get in, it's a key under that flower pot. Let yourself in. And David said, okay. Now, down at the tow yard, Mitch is sitting there when he sees this guy outside, seemingly taking inventory of the property. So he go out there and ask him who he is. Dude say, I'm an officer of the court. John Lotto is the name. He says, I was sent here to count cars. He assumed Mitch was Bennett, but Bennett cleared that. I mean, he assumed Mitch was Bennett, but Mitch cleared that up real quick. So then he said, well, you need to call the owner for a full explanation because I can't talk to you. So Mitch go in there, he called Bennett and tell him it's a guy there from the court, and he count cars. Bennett explains the situation somewhat, that it's by Candace and he gonna lose that place. Mitch know about some of that, but dude looking at Mitch's truck now, and that's causing Mitch some some concerns about that. Bennett tell him, man, look, you need to move your truck right now. So he said, okay, no problem. He told him, I'm going to go and move my truck, but when I see you again, I need a full explanation of what's going on. Bennett tell him, okay, but get the truck and lock up. And Mitch say, okay, child. Now, Mitch go outside, and he asking the guy to move his truck, but old boy said, no, I can't, his car. He said, no, I can't move my car because, can't nothing move off of this property now. That's just the rules. I can't change them. Mitch tried to show him his registration. He ain't give a damn about that. Old boy was like, I'm sorry, but nothing can leave the property. Mitch wasn't having it. He got in his truck and pushed old boy's car, not out the way, but all the way off the property. Old boy screaming and hollering, you go in the jail. Child, Mitch is a Malone. He don't give a fuck. Okay? Let's go to ground zero. Ground zero is Candace's house, and she arrives. The police telling her she can't come on the property, okay? He asks who she is, and she tell him that she's the owner, Candace Young, and he act like he was surprised, but she ain't had time to pay that there little sort of racial thing. Okay, she ain't pay that no mind. Again, she asks what's going on. He said they have a warrant to search the property, and she asks why. He says, tell us. And she ain't finna play that game with you. He's talking about, well, she called a DA or some shit like that. Now, she said, well, since you here, I hope you see the law books in there because I am a law student and I know my rights, okay? He shows her the search warrant, and Candace reading it as Quita. Quincy, old bad acting ass sister, come up talking about, bitch, you know what? You know my brother. Candace say, I seen a few rocks on the ground, girl. Why don't you go over there and try to see if you can smoke them? Quita said, where my brother at? Candace said, looked at the cop and asked him, I know you not here based on the words of this girl right here. She not already told the girl she a crackhead. Child, I hollered. I ain't lying. Now, Quita said, where the hell is my brother at? And Candace told her go find a pipe this time. Now, Candace making Quita look real crazy, but you know I'm gonna tell you, because she all loud and boisterous, that attitude and stuff, it ain't helping. Plus, was she not serving y'all Pookie from New Jack City teas with them lips? Baby, them lips was chapped than a mug. I holler. Baby, she talking to Candace, talking about she should be ashamed of herself because her brother did a lot for her and even loved her. Candace said, girl, please, you have no idea. And that cop said across the street to both of their asses, baby. I was killing myself laughing on that call. Quita was serving crackhead realness. Quita talking about, come on over here. Candace said, Quita, you say one more thing to me and I'ma beat your ass in these heels. I holler. Baby, both of them back across that street. Justin tells the two cops that was headed toward the backyard that Captain said check something upstairs. Jeffrey called during that time, asking him was Candace there. He tells him, Candace said if the cops was still there in an active search by morning, she was gonna come there, and he is confirming that there is still an active search ongoing. He said he don't think it's a good idea for Candace to come, but Jeffrey said too late. She gonna be out there. She probably out there now. And Jeffrey say, well, he spots her and say to another cop that he been there, because he go look for her. He see her and tell another cop, I been here on other calls, let me go talk to her. He come up to Candace, makes Quita move her ass away, asks how long she lived there, and that's when she hit him with, a few days before you came to my house, picked Jeffrey up, unzipped. She say, you put him in the back of your squad car and wrote a report. Do you remember some of that? He tell her straight up, don't threaten me again. She said threat would be screaming to your mama across the street and your wife that you enjoy getting off on Jeffrey. She said threat would be going to the police and telling them that you sexually harassed Jeffrey. He tell her he was coming to help, but if she want to go down that road, they can go. They can walk into her house, he can walk into her house, lead them straight to their backyard. He asked if she remembered that, the back goddamn yard, and he told her to zip her mouth. Okay. He said he all they got in this situation, and whether she can trust him or not, what she gonna do? I mean, you gonna act right or you gonna act a fool? I'm the only way that you can keep these laws out your backyard. Watch your mouth. And walked off. Now down to the jail, War is asking Jim why he not out yet. Jim said he getting out, and War said, he tell War, you need not worry about me. War said, I'm not worried about you, man. I'm worried about my damn self. And are we going to continue on with the plan as we discussed? Jim said, yes, I shook hands on it. War said, how I know you not going to burn me, Judge? Jim said, you don't. Just get what I asked and everything will be just kosher. Child. He said he gonna do that, and he said Candace won't have any type of pics, negatives, videos, or nothing of Jim that she can use against him, and then it's lights out for her ass. He said he can't believe she planted drugs in his car. Jim said, how can you not? She's a damn liar. Now let's go back to the mansion, because Veronica see Catherine at the bottom of the stairwell, and she nudged her to see if she gonna move. She ain't move, so she pussy pop her ass on down them damn steps, and she trying to find a way out. Now keep in mind the window is available, but this bitch is so bougie she will not take that, okay? As she looking for a way out, Catherine wake up. Now Catherine is still Katie Kaboom, okay? She telling Veronica, well, Veronica told me, you kept me all night. I'm ready to go home, Catherine. Catherine said, get out. I can't. You bleed, Catherine. So are you, but still get out. Veronica, I ain't gonna leave you here unless I know you all right. I ain't never gonna be all right again after what you did to my son. Now get out of my house. And then now she coming toward her with the Norman Bates realness right there, out that arm right there. They about to get into it again, baby. She told her go out that window. She said nope. okay, well, you gonna go out the window, you gonna lay down like, you all gonna get down or you gonna lay down like dead girl. Child, Catherine getting ready to cut her ass again. David popped that door open and Veronica ran over there to him talking about, David, help me, help me. He looking scared and confused like he really wanted to close that motherfucking door back. But child, that was it. Oh my God, I got that done. Okay, that was it, y'all. Remember, the depth of my struggle will determine the height of my success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like this video, comment on it if you would like, and share it on all of your social media platforms. I will see you guys for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Peace.